Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Wow! Who the fuck is that guy?
I love you! My balls are hot.
Gotta have that open.
That cold opening.
That cold opening. Cold opening, warm opening. You like
I'll
warm
give you a
openings.
warm opening. Did I just tell you to rate me?
No. Well, it wouldn't be because you told me, so you gave me consent.
No, I can change my mind halfway through. Me too.
Hashtag me too. Hello and welcome. Episode 16 of Across the Cage. It is the 25th of March 2019, 4:41 p.m. Mark, how are you?
All right. It's Monday.
How was your week last week?
Last week, fucking long.
Don't care.
Oh! Get
Nah.
out of my place, bro.
Oh, I see, bro. No,
Host
I'm
this
not
from
really.
your car.
I would, but then you take my microphone. Where's your microphone? Nah, seriously.
Hey, bro, I didn't start this podcast to get roasted from the car.
How was but how was your week?
Yeah, shoot, bro.
Why?
No, it's work.
Yeah, it's standard.
You enjoying your work?
So it's alright. It's not
It's
too
alright.
bad.
I see you walking
Just a lot of
around.
admin
I
stuff.
see you walking around, bro.
Yeah, with my latte.
Yeah, with your latte, doing nothing.
Don't
all
ever
day.
drink lattes.
Doing nothing all day, bro.
Hey, but you know what? I drink almond milk. You know why? Pay extra $1 for almond milk.
Oh.
And as Chris D'Elia says, doesn't make a dent.
Doesn't make a dent.
Doesn't make a dent. You know what I get? Venti. You know why? Because doesn't make a dent.
It makes a dent in your ability to save for a home loan,
It
but
does. It definitely does. It definitely does. It definitely does.
there you go.
100%
I just got
does.
you a boom, boom roasted.
But I enjoy my coffee. You know what? I'm that disrespectful.
You
I'll buy
do-
Venti. I'll buy Venti almond milk. Drink half of it. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you could do that. You can chuck it out, but not in your own home. But
No, every last drop.
you can chuck it out in Westfields.
Yeah, of
but
course.
you can't go home and be like, "Let me chuck this venti
I
in
throw
my
it.
own garbage
I throw it
bin."
at people.
Yeah,
Disrespect.
keep doing that.
You know what?
Right.
Doesn't make a dent.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work when 90% of the time you're struggling to
I'm
get
not.
through the week.
I'm
All
not. I'm not.
right.
I'm not.
All right.
Oh,
All right, mate.
I'm not. I'm not struggling at all. Actually.
Yeah, all right.
I'm great.
Go.
I'm living my best life.
Go buy home. Go buy home in Western Sydney.
I can't.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
A shed costs 1.2 mil.
Yeah.
Can't. It's
There you go.
10% 1.2. 100
So,
grand.
I mean, depends on what your idea of doing well is.
Depends. Everyone has their different
I'm renting.
opinions.
I think I'm doing well. You know what? Not live with my parents.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's my level of success.
I guess renting. I mean, I don't really have an issue with. I mean, renting.
Terrible.
You don't like renting?
Look, I like the ability to get away from fucking like having my own space. I remember living on my own since I was 21.
I think the only thing that I guess gives me a little bit of anxiety about renting is the fact that you at any moment you could just be kicked out.
It's not that easy, but yeah, it's not that easy.
But they give you notice. They go, hey,
And
2
depends where
weeks.
you are. Like like look, let's be honest. Who owns the building I'm in? Asian lady in China, like China, more than likely.
Yeah, probably.
They're not moving here.
No.
If they earn that money to have this, they're not going to move here.
Yeah, true.
You know,
That's
it
true.
happens in houses 100%.
Yeah.
Don't even rent a house. My personal belief, if I don't think you should even rent a house,
Why?
unless your situation dictates you have 2 kids and a dog, whatever.
Yeah, true.
Of course. Well, because what the odds of you being kicked out of an apartment, a high-rise apartment,
Yeah.
very low.
Yeah.
Those smaller ones, the ones over here that like 3 bedrooms and stuff. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The family might move in one day.
Yeah.
Anyway, they got fucking super deep financial times. is what
Or
we're
you
talking about.
you decided to bring up.
Hey man, bring up your personal financial position.
But just know when I'm walking through Parramatta Westfields and I'm holding that Starbucks,
Venti?
that Venti
Venti?
Starbucks almond milk, doesn't make a damn. Let's talk fighting. Do you want to talk?
Is that what we're here for?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to discuss
Macy Barber.
Hang on.
I want to talk about Macy Barber.
Let's just talk about the order of how we want to discuss today. Do you want to jump into recapping the card, or do you want to talk about
no plan.
current events? What do you want to do? How do you want to
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's
What's
just
that?
balls deep. Chuck your dick, Syria lands.
Balls deep. All right.
So
That
not
was my
very
balls
far.
that
Not
was my
very
balls
far.
landing on your forehead. Yeah, where do you want to start? You tell me.
Look, let's go through that little bit of news here. Let's go about TJ Dillashaw and
Oh,
Macy Barber. First off with TJ Dillashaw. We didn't bring this up at all last week. You sure?
Yeah, it came out day after we had recorded. So,
Okay, yep.
for those of you that are living under a rock, TJ Dillashaw has released a statement, and he has revealed that USADA have informed him of an adverse finding from a drug test stemming from his first round loss to Henry Cejudo for the flyweight bout. Now, for the flyweight championship. Now, everybody had their suspicions on whether or not he was juicing. I think what suspected it for me was there was a photo, and it was recirculating now, where he's sitting at a desk and there's just literally tubs of stuff. Like you can't be taking that amount of supplements.
That's not juicing then, is it? Some tainted supplement.
Well, it could be tainted supplement. It could be something that he just didn't get checked by.
I believe that 100%. I believe ironically TJ went from the humble ex-champ, taking out Cody, defending the belt, boom, straight to the head. Straight to the head.
Yep.
And he felt, look, I got this double belt. I got to win it at all costs. And, you know, did you notice that more of his personality come out in the weeks leading up to the double belt? Like, he started to get a bit too over the top, a bit too thing. Whereas prior to the Dillashaw fight, he's like, look, you know, I know what I can do, and I respect what Cody can put out. But I feel like he didn't respect Cejudo at all in that sense, beyond saying, you know, he's got a gold medal, which, by the way, do you know Cejudo has a gold medal?
No way.
He has a gold medal in wrestling.
Olympics?
Yeah, Olympic wrestling.
Wow.
Gold medal. Yeah.
I didn't know.
He's never told anyone.
He's never said it.
He, again, remember, I think once he was going to message me about it. But
Have you ever seen him at a UFC event?
never.
Never seen him at a UFC event either.
Never. I did hear he caught staff about.
He did?
Yeah. Shouldn't be lending his belts out.
No.
To worms, bro.
No. What about Gastelum? Probably got it from Gastelum.
Gas the
When
worm.
Gastelum borrowed his belt.
Gas the worm, bro.
Gastel worm.
Hey, bro, let's go back to year 2 and do some insults
Hey,
on Gastelum.
Gastelum actually sounds like a disease that you
In your gut,
could have taken. Yeah.
In your gut. You
Yeah.
get from...
You got biome.
He got it. He went with Ngannou,
Yeah.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Gas the worm.
Hey, you know, I got the Gastelbum. You know,
Hey, you go, Ngannou, yeah, can I drink some of this muddy water?
Of course you can. It's very safe. Me and my people drink this water all the time.
This is going to go south too quickly.
But I think
It's a beautiful place by Cameroon.
never been.
Yeah, I haven't seen videos. Saw Ngannou building a home out of mud.
That's good. And it's good to see. It's good to see.
100% though. That is something you see. Most of the fighters from America anyway. You actually don't see them doing that a lot in general. You know, don't want to go too far off topic. You don't see many fighters doing the whole give back, right? Unless it's like part of the UFC event.
Yeah.
I think a lot of fighters are also very private.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's well documented. We discussed it. We spent 10 minutes discussing it when Khabib.
Oh fuck!
do this.
Oh my fucking god, man! Please, I hope this. I pray this blows up because I want in a couple years. You know, this has become a full-time job, and we make it onto ESPN or whatever it may be. Probably still ESPN at that time.
Yeah.
In 20 years.
Fox Sports.
Back to Fox Sports
in Australia.
To bring that up, I'd love to just play that live.
I don't.
You reading?
I don't. Because
every-
the only reason why I don't want to do that is because it's a complete waste of everyone's time. Complete waste of everyone's time. Reading a translation of something that didn't need to be read.
Yeah, but me there at that time did not believe you were going to read every single one of those.
And I did.
And I know you double took after reading the first few. You're like, fuck, this is boring.
But
you had already started.
Double down. Double down.
Were you waiting for an interesting one to come up?
Yes.
Yeah.
And realised that they were all boring. I mean, he's doing great gestures, but didn't need to be spoken about.
No, didn't know.
I think this honestly hurts TJ more than it. Like, obviously, any USADA violation that a fighter gets, especially in the UFC, is going to taint them forever, right? But I think with TJ, he had already been knocked out. The way that he dealt with the knockout from in that fight against Cejudo, I already thought that he dealt with that poorly. Then for this to come out, I guess TJ Dillashaw as a whole tainted. I think.
Forever?
I think so.
Well, it's probably going to end up being a picogram bullshit there because that's what I think it's going to go.
Well, that opened up the door to, I guess, open up the Pandora's box of what's going to happen with his belt.
But the relinquished title.
Yeah. So that
Is that for you? Agree or don't agree?
relinquishing the title.
Yeah. For me, I think I know I just said probably picogram shit.
Yeah.
But other hand, you relinquish it. I feel like he might actually be guilty. He's just gonna be like,
That's right.
yeah, let me get a quick morality point in.
Yeah.
Before it comes out that I have all the drugs in my system.
That's right. And I think that again, that's another point that I guess enhances the fact that he's in the wrong in this situation.
Yeah.
Opens up a massive opportunity for people in that division. Now, do I agree that Cejudo should get that fight? No, I don't. Dana White this weekend post-fight interviews, he came out. He's planning for Cejudo versus Marlon Moraes for the belt.
Nah, it should be Moraes versus Megan Levy's husband.
No, but Jiu-Jitsu, he fights in Cejudo's division. He doesn't fight at bantamweight.
Oh, my bad, I got confused. Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like he needs to go for the belt, but when's he gonna? Yeah, sorry, he should be fighting for the belt.
Yeah, so that's right.
That's my bad.
So he should be fighting against Cejudo for the flyweight belt.
Yes.
But I think what's going to happen is Jiu-Jitsu, Joseph Benavidez, will probably fight for Miga from this weekend for the number one contendership, and then waiting for Cejudo to finish fucking playing with his cock.
That's bullshit, man.
I think Marlon Moraes versus Aljamain Sterling is probably the fight to make for the vacant title.
Moraes is on a fucking tear though.
That's what I'm saying. Moraes versus Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, I know. He just got finished by him.
Who?
Didn't Jermaine Sterling got finished by him 2 fights ago? 3 fights ago now?
I don't know.
Google it. Oh, he's going rankings.
I'll just go to the ranks.
There you go, 3. But it's probably a Sunsao. Oh no, Sunsao just lost.
No, see? So Aljamain beat Jimmy
knockout.
Rivera. Yeah. He got knocked out
Hard,
first round.
massive knockout as well.
Yeah,
Huge knockout.
That was bad. But in his last, look at that butt.
And like we said, we're on that Aljamain Sterling train, man.
Yeah, we are. Shout out to Aljamain Sterling. Shout out to Aljo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So past 6 fights, he's gone 5-1. His only loss was against.
Oh, he beat Riviera as well.
Riviera, yeah.
With a fucking ridiculous dominant unanimous decision.
Yeah, that's why I think, and I think popularity wise, he's up there too. Sunsao obviously just lost to Moraes.
So probably say going, fuck, Cruz needs to come back and
light
up this fucking division.
Yeah, I know. I think Dominic Cruz against Pedro Munoz.
No,
but Pedro Munoz.
Pietro Jan, bro.
Oh, no, Petro Jan probably versus Cody Garbrandt. The next one. Yeah, I know. Petro Jan versus Cody Garbrandt.
Cody Garbrandt at A level would not beat him.
I think it'd be good for Cody Garbrandt to go up 145. I think. Yeah, I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing.
Who's gonna beat it? Who's he gonna beat?
I think he could be competitive.
Oh, okay. You mean below top 10? You point out now to me.
You never know. But who would have thought that somebody like
he had the easiest championship run of nearly anyone next to Michael Bisping.
I agree. But who would have thought that
Defend your belt.
Who would have thought that Dos Anjos, or better yet, who would have thought that Rob Whittaker was going to go up to middleweight and
also
perform?
Very young in his career he did that.
Answer my question.
What?
Who would have thought that Rob Whittaker was going to go up in weight?
When he was fighting he lost twice or 3 times? Twice in welterweight. He was still doing well in welterweight. His first fight in middle, he went on an absolute fucking tear since then. But he hasn't lost.
When you look at the fight, yeah, I know he hasn't lost. But that's what I mean. No one would have thought, I think going up in weight, no one would have thought that Rob Whittaker, if you looked at the rankings at the time before he jumped in, would you have thought, oh, fuck this guy?
Yeah, I know, and Robert Whittaker was still doing well already, okay? In a stacked division. In a heavy division already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas he wasn't showing a lack in his mental game of fight IQ. What he was showing was that the weight cut probably was too big, and also he could get bigger and handle that weight.
Yeah.
You know, Alexander Volkanovski could probably do the exact same thing. I reckon Volkanovski can jump all 3 and probably be a fucking triple. But what is he, 30 already?
Volkanovski?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think he's like 30. Because he played rugby and all that.
But this brings I guess a good discussion point.
Before we go to the weight cut, explain who Cody would honestly stand a chance right now. Same Cody Garbrandt that we've seen the last 3 fights.
But I think from the number 7 down in featherweight, I think he's got every chance of beating all.
Who? Like, point him out. Okay.
Calvin Kattar, Darren Elkins, Chan Soo Young, Yair Rodriguez, Ricardo Lamas, Josh Emmett.
Yeah, nah.
Bektic. He won't fight Josh Emmett because they fight. They're both.
You just say you reckon you can beat Yair Rodriguez?
I think he's got every chance to. Of course. I do.
I'm surprised. Calvin Kattar. If you saw his fight 2 fights ago, I forget the name because he was on a prelim fight. Ridiculously good striking and fight IQ. What do you got there? Burgos.
In January.
Yeah.
Last year.
Ridiculous good fight, man. Jab the fuck. This guy's coming up undefeated. Burgos, all knockouts. He just absolutely fucking pieced him up, knocks him out right towards the end of the fight. That's 3 rounds. I think the strike differential there was ridiculous. I'm pretty sure.
In this one?
Yeah. Just absolutely, he had a game plan, went in. I feel like there's more to him. That's another knockout as well. And he's someone who can take a punch, you know. And you do a Moicano decision as well. Drag that out.
But I think that the weight cut for
Cody's not a big fella. Cody's not big.
Yeah, but just him with an extra 10 pounds. He's already got ridiculously quick hands.
It's not the power is the issue, is it? Maybe it actually is though. He didn't drop. He did drop
Dillashaw twice.
Yeah, but he didn't drop. What's his name?
And he rocked him.
Who? What's up, fucking Munoz?
Yeah,
was it Munoz?
He rocked him.
He had a very easy run. Can we just quickly take a gander?
So he obviously lost. He's on a 3-fight losing streak at the moment. Beat Cruz for the belt. Oh, come on. This goes back 2016. Okay, 2015 beat Brimage. Then he went undefeated. Remember, he went undefeated before he lost to TJ. It was his first loss, and then he's lost 3 in a row.
I don't believe this. First of all, I don't know where he got the popularity from as well. I don't feel like he's funny. I don't feel like he looks cool. If you want to go based on that, he
blew up after that Dominic Cruz win
and decision again. Like,
yeah, but he could have easily won that fight.
Yeah, that's true.
But again, brings me to a good talking point of fighters going up in weight and doing well, because obviously we saw it in the main event this weekend, this past weekend, where Pettis knocked out Wonderboy. It completely caught everyone off guard. We did discuss it though. We did discuss the fact that he could in those opening 3 rounds.
As I said,
every opportunity. You said
yes.
First 3 rounds, every opportunity that Pettis will take over and win.
Yeah.
And we saw that that can happen. You go up in weight, you can perform. But I feel like there's so many fighters that are fighting that are depleting themselves to fight at a lighter weight class because they think that they're bigger for the weight class, but they're actually doing them more harm than good.
Have you heard of Darren Till?
Matt, there you go.
Yep.
Darren Till's a perfect example. On the weekend, Violent Bob Ross missed weight, going down to 145.
2 pounds.
Skeleton, looks like a complete skeleton.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not as if that he's a small 145er. He could perform at 155 with the extra weight. He's still early in his career, just coming off the what's it called, the Ultimate Fighter. It trains out of AKA, but very early in his career. It happens in the women's weight divisions as well. Yeah, there's very, very few people that can perform. Like, I think Max Holloway is probably one of them that can perform cutting down a ridiculous amount of weight.
I think there's also the whole shit with women's weight cutting in the first place.
Yeah.
There's so many more extra medical variables that come their way.
Yeah. Well, I think
some chicks need die sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because
it's hard, and especially with their hormonal.
I thought the hand movement was
No, the cycle, what's it called? The menstrual cycle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That kills it
Is
as well.
if that falls on a week. Now I know there's medication stuff to stop it, but should they really be needing to stop something that's 100%?
And that's why one championship do such a good job with the weight cuts, because they do the water what's it called? Hydration testing.
Just water.
Just water.
Drink
Just
some
water. But look at people we discussed. We mentioned him before. Rob Whittaker going up in weight. He's champion now. Undefeated at middleweight. Champion now. You know.
Is he undefeated? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's undefeated, right?
See, somebody like Darren Till would do really well middleweight. Right? He'd compete.
Yes, he would compete.
Dos Anjos went from 155. Was champion 155. Went up to welterweight. Was in title contention.
Yeah, that's so true. Well, let's say Kevin Lee now.
Yeah. Kevin Lee going up to welterweight.
You think Kevin Lee's issues more than weight is mind?
But Kevin Lee was having brutal weight cuts as well. He was having really bad weight cuts. And that last fight against Tony Ferguson, you saw a weight cut and staph infection.
My thing as well. I feel like is that are these guys choosing the weight cut right after, or are they choosing it during the start of the weight camp, the fight camp? Sorry, because I feel like you need, so the time that it would take you to get ready for one fight with a weight cut, I think you need 2 to go up.
Yeah,
because you lose so much 100%. Cardiovascular endurance as a whole.
Well, do you believe in depleting your body down to fight at a lighter weight division because you feel like you're better, or do you think you should be fighting at your normal weight?
No, you should be fighting at your normal weight.
You shouldn't have to cut any weight.
No, you shouldn't
at all.
But I understand it competition wise. If for me I was Robert Whittaker and I feel like he would finish Kamaru Usman. Because of his ridiculous takedown defense and the fact that Whittaker can go on and on and on.
And Whittaker has ridiculous striking.
Right? I reckon he would beat him. I think that would be an easy win for him. Yeah. Now, this Whittaker now with all the experience and the new training, everything 100%. He has, that, look, if he wanted an easy double belt, not easy, sorry, I'm not saying it would be a walk in the park, there's every chance Kamaru could grind him down over 5 rounds, not knock him out.
But again...
Do you get what I mean, though? There's an easy opportunity there.
A depleted Whittaker being comfortable and used to fighting at middleweight, dropping down back to welterweight against Kamaru Usman, who already looks strong for the weight division.
Yeah, that's true. No, true. I guess it's a shit example of what I'm trying to say. But I'm saying competitive-wise, money-wise, the opportunity to go for a double belt or the opportunity to grab a belt, like what Kevin Lee's trying to do now, is because of the weight, up or down, you can see the appeal.
Yeah.
I guarantee now with this new wave we're clearly seeing of people moving up, we're going to see people making the wrong decision and moving up. You're going to see people go, let's jump up, come in, pop belly, knocked out left and right because they just can't handle the power coming back at them. And we're going to see that heaps in light heavy and heavyweight. Yeah. When people dropping and going up in light heavyweight and getting fucking starched.
Well, I think a good example of that is Luke Rockhold going up to light heavyweight.
I can't believe he's 2 as well.
Yeah.
He hasn't even fought Whittaker.
No.
He should fight Whittaker before he went off, I think. You don't think? Look, I agree. He's gonna be he looks massive, man. He looks fucking huge.
It's a weird fight to take for Rockhold. But again, we'll see. We'll see how he performs. Even myself, I think they do an amazing job at light heavy. Amazing job at light heavy. I think he'll if he wins that next fight, and takes on John Jones.
Shit, he could beat John Jones, man. He could beat John Jones. I don't know how John Jones will fare against someone who can also use legs for days.
Yeah.
Who's going to check his leg kicks and fucking strike within that close pocket, still with his legs.
Then give you some.
Yeah. And huge.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's look at the champions, for example, like Khabib. Khabib going up to welterweight.
So we know he can already.
We know he can.
Yep.
Khabib going down to 145.
No.
So the natural occurrence is for everybody to go up in weight.
Just but not everyone. One championship did.
Yeah. They put everyone up one weight class. So that would mean the flyweights would be done.
But this was a smaller don't call me a
DC
strawweight.
Remember that reference last week? It's normal size head. Everything
Darren Till. This is Darren Till.
The Darren Till
goes down in one. I'm the best. I can't do it. I can't do it. I do it.
Oh, what the Darren Till?
Darren Till thing.
I can't even fucking do it. Fucking Tarantella.
Sweet Caroline. In hospital.
Yeah.
Hear the beep?
Yeah.
Dead. Hey. My life partner. Hang up.
Now, should we jump into... we've discussed Dana White.
Wait, let's talk about Macy Barber.
I guess there's a lead into the
card
reviewing
itself.
The card. Yeah.
The only reason I want to bring this up, we can bring this up in the middle of the thing, but I just want to recap. I didn't feel like her fight was super thing. I don't know if you even want to recap her fight overall.
Well,
were you planning on?
She started off the fight very slow. She's a very slow starter. It kind of looked like JJ Aldrich took over in the first, and just she left herself wide open with the striking.
Yes.
But then it just seemed like all that Macy Barber needed was just that one. She
do you
hung in
want
there.
Do you want to go into it in the middle of the talking about it? Or do you want to? You don't want to get about it.
Oh, let's just start going.
Because I want to talk about this whole shit here that
What
keeps happening. Her comparing or saying or making these claims about her being the next Ronda Rousey.
Well, let's see what she says. So obviously they had a media scrum after her fight. She's been getting comparisons with former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion and company superstar Ronda Rousey. She's looking to pave her own path to greatness. I'm a completely different person than Ronda, and that's no disrespect to her. She's a phenomenal athlete, phenomenal fighter. She had an amazing career, but I feel like I want to take my career a little bit different. And if I ever do get a loss, which I'm going to continue to fight so that I never get one, I hope that I can come back a little bit differently than she did. But we'll see. I'm hoping not to take the loss.
First off, who's making these comparisons? It's her. She has a quote before saying she's the next big thing, hopefully bigger than Rousey and McGregor. We fucking brought this up. We brought this up like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah. She's saying she's the face of the whole new breed of athlete.
Yeah,
no.
From where?
But
we know her because we're plugged in.
Yeah, her fighting style is very one dimensional. She's still so young. She's the youngest fighter on the whole roster.
Yes, and this is not a knock. This is not a knock at all on her skills or what she can be. She might, and I'm hoping it would be good to have a more competitive women's fighting scene.
100%.
There's no issue with this, but I just feel like fucking hold your tongue until you get to a position where you're within reach to grab that fucking belt off someone.
That's right.
And then you talk shit, and then you say, "Look, I'm here to pave my way." Because you could go the whole route and you lose 3 times, and you can become champion later. You're 20 years old.
Yep.
You got plenty of fucking time to grow and develop. I don't know. You know, people always trying to grab headlines now more than prove themselves in octagon.
I'm certain that she went up in weight too.
Yeah, she's 115, 125.
Yeah, she went up. She's at flyweight, so she went up from strawweight to flyweight.
And there's just more to it. There's more to being a megastar than to be a good fighter. Let's to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey had that confidence. Like when Ronda Rousey was on stage or whenever she spoke, it was
powerful.
It was power, man. She had that stare. She had everything that came with it. McGregor has possibly some of the best stare downs of UFC history. Like the face he pulls off. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. All the scream he does after weigh-ins. Yeah, he's got the magnetism. I don't see yet that there for her to be a megastar.
No, not yet. Anyway, not yet. And again, she's still very young in her career, but I still think she needs to be a little. She needs to take the. I feel like she needs to take some notes from Nathaniel Wood. Nathaniel Wood has been on an absolute tear of recent. He's been performing outstanding.
The Brit.
Yeah,
the prospect. Huh?
Yeah, yes. The prospect, and he's just been. Look, I've got so much work to do. I'm doing well. I just keep plugging along. My opportunity will come when it comes, and that's it. She can't. Macy Barber can't get good performance on the weekend. Awesome, but if she comes up against a better striker than JJ Aldrich, and that's not a knock on her, but if she comes up against somebody in those rankings at flyweight, like she will have no chance against Shevchenko. Shevchenko's too quick, too powerful. Young Gaetjhe, no way against young Gaetjhe.
Cattle did pretty good last time.
You look at that top 15 in the women's. Montana De La Rosa, PVZ.
Jess can go hard, bro.
100%. There's still a lot of work that she needs to do. She left herself way too open. Her face, she was bleeding. First round, she was bleeding, all cut up. She got busted up. So I think she needs to stay a little bit more humble, go back to the drawing board, work on your striking. You obviously have power in those hands at flyweight. That's cool. Keep working on that. Work on your takedown defense. Work on your jiu-jitsu. Work on your wrestling, and your striking defense. And we'll see what happens.
Wait, what weight class is Cyborg?
Bantamweight.
And she was, what's her other belt?
Who? Amanda Nunes?
Yeah.
Um,
No, that's what I'm saying. She was a bantamweight champ. I'm tripping out, huh? Did they not just show that the whole division?
Bantamweight.
No, bantamweight's the biggest for women, isn't it?
Can you click on it? I'm confused now.
Yeah, right.
Why am I having a mental blank?
Yeah, I can't think of this at all.
She captured that belt, the bantamweight belt, off of.
Ronda Rousey. No.
No. Bantamweight.
She defended it against Ronda Rousey.
Right. So that was bantamweight. This one. Go to a recap. I'm so confused, bro. How can we have this mental blank? Bantamweight.
Yeah, so then what? They're in a different division. Chris.
No, flyweight's heavier than bantamweight. So she has bantamweight and flyweight championships.
But isn't Shevchenko the flyweight champ?
Bro, what?
That's what I'm saying. But did she relinquish the belt?
Featherweight, bantamweight.
Oh, yeah, but featherweight is not a
There's
real
no
division.
rankings.
There's no real division.
Yeah, there's no. They pretty much made that featherweight championship
yeah,
for
for
Cyborg. That's
Cyborg.
what it is, and that's why there's no rankings for featherweight. So she has
Yeah.
featherweight and okay.
See, I thought, I realized it wasn't like a real deep division, but I thought they would have at least had the
Rankings.
And
There's
that
not enough fighters.
tripped me the
There's not
fuck
even
out.
15 fighters in there.
Yeah, fuck. They really need to up that. They need to just start bullying people from other fucking companies.
Yeah,
man.
there's plenty.
Feed some people Cyborg.
There's plenty in
Put the money down.
Bellator.
Put the money down. We'll watch as well. We'll watch.
Bellator won championship. There's plenty of fighters there. Plenty of fighters.
Yeah. Alright, so I was gonna say real quickly, we'll wrap up the shit about Macy Barber, who again, she's probably got an amazing career in front of her.
Yeah.
But look, and the reason I brought the Amanda Nunes things was that she didn't even get the mainstream respect until right now.
Yeah.
She had to go and beat the most dangerous female fighter to possibly 100% to ever be in the sport.
She destroyed Ronda Rousey. She
Pieced up Valentina Shevchenko.
Yep.
She hasn't lost, man. She's a fucking animal.
She has lost.
No, she hasn't lost recently. Like her championship run now.
Yeah.
She has beaten the best that is basically there to offer.
Yeah.
Because
I think next for her would be drop down to flyweight and capture that belt.
She can.
I think she can. I definitely think she can.
Yeah. But I like what Max is doing. That feels like the closest way to a respectful double belt run.
But he's going to be getting
interim.
Yeah.
You don't think that's the best way to do it?
We discussed this a couple of weeks ago. I think two fights in the weight division you're going to before you can fight.
But this is the closest we're getting, and I hope this is the future.
Well, you get the interim, and then you
let's
fight for
the person above
belt.
you go fight for the belt. Let's the person below come in, and you're already a champ. So there's no reason for you to fight anyone else. Then okay, so he's going in. Say someone else is coming up. Marlon Moraes comes in. He fights Ortega.
Yeah.
He fights Ortega, and Hurtado's won. He goes for the belt. You fight Ortega. Yada yada. So you let the division move on. The next match happen.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hope there's some form of like actual rules get laid down for double champ shit. You're making the belts worthless. You're making them worthless.
That's the issue. That the belts are just becoming absolute. The belts and the rankings becoming absolutely.
Conor
useless.
McGregor calls this interim bullshit. Just him. And Whittaker, because someone clearly did shaman juju magic on him.
No. Conor McGregor didn't cause this double. He caused the double champ stuff. What caused all this other rubbish was people that wanted to follow McGregor. Following the footsteps of McGregor, I want interim belts, I want championship, blah, blah, blah. The interim belts were caused by him because he was going to do other things. Fair enough. That's Dana White's decision. He wants to put in interim belts.
He started this kickback.
But the two division, I'm going to go up and get another belt and all that rubbish. McGregor did it, and then everyone wanted to follow suit.
Yeah, that's true. It's fucking ridiculous that he fought featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight.
Three people. There's only three people that fought at all three weight and fought.
BJ Penn's one of them.
No, BJ Penn
Fought at every weight.
win in all three.
He didn't win in heavy, light heavy.
No, Kenny Florian, Anthony Pettis, Conor McGregor.
Shit. It's a good group to be in.
Yep.
Shit. Next up, do you want to quickly run through the winners and losers of the
I'll
Pettis? You do your thing.
I'll do my
You have that up yet? It's right here. There it is.
Go.
Okay.
We'll start the prelims. All right. Now, did you watch the whole card or did you watch?
I watched most of it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Need to pay my phone bill, which
Oh.
I'm going to do right now.
Good.
Because someone's about to not be able to get calls anymore. Go ahead.
Already not picking up your phone. All right. We'll start off at the flyweight. Sorry. Eric Shelton taking on Jordan Espinoza. Jordan Espinoza getting the win over via decision. Chris Gutierrez beating Ryan McDonald via decision. Randa Marcos submitting Angela Hill via submission. Now, this was a pretty decent story. They were both on the Ultimate Fighter. I believe Angela Hill was talking a lot of shit about Randa Marcos. Randa wanted to, I guess, show the bully who's boss and submitted Angela in the first round. So, really touching post-fight interview as well, which is cool. Jennifer Maia, this is her first fight coming back from a USADA suspension. She got the decision victory over Alexis Davis. Marlon Vera defeating Frankie Sains by TKO in the first round. And the feature bout in the prelims, Bryce Mitchell defeating Bobby Moffett via decision. Now, it's a very close fight. I think Bobby Moffett lost his fight probably in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the last round. He had held a submission, or he was going for a submission attempt. Bryce Mitchell got out of that, gained top position, and pretty much ended the fight on Bobby's back.
Kind of depends what judges you have. Top position can be everything.
It's true, very true. But again, it's one of those fights you leave into the hands of the judges, and it goes the other way. So Bryce Mitchell got the victory there. He also got, I think, he got a bonus as well. And Reebok, please, for the love of God, get in some camo shorts. Did you know he was from Arkansas?
Oh,
He didn't mention it once in his post fight.
Arkansas spelled like Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. But apparently it's Arkansas.
Grew up, always called Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Yeah.
I googled it on the weekend. I went to go type in Arkansas. ARKA
Yeah.
SAW.
Yeah.
ARKAN SAW.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Did you mean Arkansas with SAS?
Did you mean Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Next up, the future.
Macy Barber defeating JJ Aldrich, knocked her out in the second round, or TKO really.
Violent Bob Ross.
He dominated his fight against Steven Peterson. Obviously, Luis Pena, Violent Bob Ross came in 2 pounds over. Jussier Formiga defeating Devison Figueiredo via decision.
Tell me,
again, they're both virtually identical.
Yep.
And
Tell me he doesn't look straight from Blood In, Blood Out.
He does.
Straight
He
from
does.
Blood In,
He
Blood
does.
Out. Hey, Cinderella, Vengeance of Ophelia.
Hey,
Vato loco. Ah.
You know what he looks like? He looks like
He runs.
Chavo Guerrero. That's what he looks like. Chavo Guerrero.
He runs every cartel.
He does.
He just fits it perfectly. But the smart ones, you know the smart ones?
What's that gang called? The 13?
MS-13? Yeah. They did some bad shit, but
I know. Horrible.
that lifeless look in his eyes there as well.
Yeah.
He's the smart one. He's the dad. He's the dad that leads his sons wild. But you know that classic mafia movie.
Yes, this was a very, very close fight. Again, it's Formiga was kind of fighting for that number 1 ranking, to hold on to that number 1 ranking. Now he's just waiting for the division to play out. Obviously Cejudo's ruining 2 weight divisions there. So we'll see what happens. John McDessie defeating Jesus Pinedo via decision. Then you've got the co-main event, Curtis Blades defeating Justin Willis via rape.
Hey, I love that saying, wrestle fuck.
Yeah, he wrestle fucked Justin Willis. Justin Willis looked like he didn't know what to do.
I could not be happier.
He had no game plan.
Could not be happier with this decision.
I
and
agree.
we spoke about this 2 episodes ago. About this bullshit heavyweights coming in. Hey, let me just bang,
Yeah.
bro.
And I was speaking over the weekend. I guess whilst watching the fights, speaking to there's another podcast out of the United States. Action Junkies podcast. I was speaking to them. Mind you, never spoken to them before in my life. Started talking over the fights, and that he had picked Justin Willis and said, I think Curtis Blades' wrestling is just going to be too much for Justin Willis, and that's what we saw. Literally ragdolling the fuck out of Justin Willis. And post-fight, Justin Willis talking all the shit to Curtis Blades. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Since when have you had other friends? Oh, friend.
I knew him from when we was doing trials at West Ham. He's moved into the area. He's just some guy.
Some guy? Oh, he's just some guy. Oh, he's just some guy. That's all it is. Just a friend from when Jay had trials at West Ham and they never happened. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, friend. Oh, friend. He's my friend.
That's what I think of your new friendship with this.
Oh, man. Well, I need someone to talk to. All week you're going, yeah, but I'll speak to you on Sunday of the fights. Speak to Sunday of the fights. Fights come, I call, nothing.
No, gone.
Nothing.
MIA.
Yeah, MIA. All
Completely
right.
MIA.
MIA. And then the main event, Anthony Pettis with a Superman punch straight from, where's Superman from?
Krypton.
Yeah, that's where that's
Get the
Superman
fuck
punch.
out of here, bro, with that bullshit.
And, oh, I'm not a geek like you, bro.
We need video fucking video.
Superman punch straight from Krypton.
Just don't bring it up.
Hey,
You should say that punch. You should say that punch.
Are you Krypton or your blood? No.
Fuck out of here. You should hang out with you look like a kind of hang out with Justin Willis, bro.
No. I
You
don't
just
hang out
talk
with
shit.
Big Titty.
Just talk shit.
No. I don't hang out with Big Titty. What did you make of the opening rounds?
Oh man, what a fucking contest, huh?
Yeah, you can
Like
tell.
Anthony Pettis came in, wanted to really slow him down, slow Wonderboy down with the leg kicks.
It seemed like
take it inside and out.
It did seem like Anthony Pettis was doing a really good job with his leg kicks. Especially the lead leg of, because he's got that wide karate stance. That lead leg was just getting pieced apart. But again, I think Anthony Pettis left himself a little bit too open. Wonderboy had a lot of success with the jab. Obviously, opened him up, bleeding from the nose or whatever. But you could kind of tell it was a kind of out of nowhere. The Superman punch just came out of nowhere.
We'll look at this right here, these stats. Wonderboy coming with 56% of his shots, 60% all up, all to the head.
Yeah.
As opposed, Anthony Pettis with the finish as well, only 10 shots to the head,
Yeah.
40 to the legs.
Yeah.
So that just shows exactly what he's doing, and it worked.
But again, it's a game plan. It's definitely a game plan, especially with somebody that's a little bit taller than you. Chopping down at the legs is part of taking over in a fight.
Yep.
Because then you start to be more cautious with your legs, because your legs obviously starting to hurt.
Well, you just can't move as much, and
Yeah.
we all know that Wonderboy is extremely bouncy. He's in and out. He has the ability to throw some sick kicks. He's your classic karate fighter.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't really keep his hands up as well. He always fights with his hands
And
down.
Whitaker was like that very much. I think that the Romero fight changed him, and he's very much planted, having moved up a weight.
Yeah.
But you see that in some people, where once you take that ability to move smoothly in and out, you kind of destroy them. Khabib did it to McGregor, but mentally.
Yeah.
You literally, that mental game took McGregor's smoothness. Like it took that, fast is, what is smooth is fast, fast is smooth.
Yeah.
It took that away from McGregor because of the fear of the takedown.
Yeah. What happens next for Wonderboy? I mean, he's been up in that top three for quite some time now. He's going to take a couple steps back now. I think I mentioned this to you yesterday. I think now he's really going to be that gatekeeper for the welterweight division if he stays there.
The top five.
Yeah, if he stays there,
you got to beat him. Yeah.
Yeah, if he stays there.
There's like no one. We WhatsApp last week. He always, bro. How good is Ben Askren in just placing himself places?
Yeah.
Because he's constantly spoken about.
Yeah.
You see his name, you have to talk about him.
Yeah.
Because again, you bring up Stephen, you bring up Wonderboy, and it's just, well, yeah. Who is he gonna fight now? He's gonna drop a couple spots, 2 or 3 spots, right? Ben Askren's gonna win his next fight. I personally believe. I don't see who's gonna beat him. And with Wonderboy cannot beat him.
Hard to say. It's very hard to say. Very hard to say.
If his chin is really like that, like that's the chin we're looking at.
Yeah.
Because he really hasn't taken that much damage over his career, and ever prior to the fight, Pettis said he's hit Ben Askren with the fucking full power in the head.
Yeah.
At welterweight.
Yeah.
At welterweight, sorry. And didn't drop him.
Yeah.
So if this is the chin we're looking at, who's going to beat him?
Now, obviously, Wonderboy hasn't had any success getting the title at welterweight. He had 2 bites of the cherry.
He
No
can't go
success.
up.
You don't think he can go up?
No. They're too big, bro. They're too big. Yes, he is big, but he's a decent sized. He's small for that division. Just think objectively there for the people who'd have to run through. Come on, man. You were Romero. Gastelum, they're all quicker and heavier.
Yeah. I mean, he'd probably get up to that top, that 8, 9.
100%.
And then he'd kind of be stuck.
100%.
Now, do you think that he takes another fight? Do you think no, he's already beaten Masvidal. Dos Anjos has a fight.
It's irrelevant who you've beaten. You're just going to have to fight some cunt again.
Do you think a fight against Ben Askren would be probably wouldn't do Ben Askren probably wouldn't take it. They could run the fight against the Till fight back. Maybe even a fight against Ponzinibbio.
I would like the Till fight back. I would do them both come for loss. Till versus Thompson 2
I tell you what, Till took a mad slope back, 4 spots. He went from 3 down to 7.
He went from title contendership.
Yeah. Slid down to 7. But now in these welterweight rankings, where do you slot Pettis?
Just behind. Fuck. Shit. Oh, you would maybe equal 6 with Askren?
Well, Pettis just beat you number 3.
Yeah.
You know, Pettis called to fight against
RDA.
Who else did he call?
Oh man, Pettis will beat Kevin Lee if Kevin Lee's the winner. Fuck.
That fight at 170?
You think he'll beat him?
It's hard to say. We don't know how Kevin Lee's going to look at 170. We know how Pettis looks.
I think he'll come back same mental stuff. Like he'll come back, be a bit too cocky. He won't deliver where he needs to deliver. He has that he just can't bust a nut. Like Kevin Lee has that issue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel like he just can't finish ever. I'm sure he does have finishes, but when it's important is that I feel like he's not delivering.
Pettis versus Masvidal be a good fight.
Yeah, that would be a very good fight.
I know Pettis also called for a fight against McGregor at 170.
Yeah. He also called for the winner of Gaetjhe and Edson Barboza.
That's right.
But personally, stay where you are, bro. You're looking thick.
Who?
Pettis, bro.
Yeah,
you're looking healthy.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks
well fed. Scary, bro.
Look,
I'd be scared to get a caged fucking flip kick off.
Yeah.
From that.
But I do think if Dos Anjos beats Kevin Lee, I think Dos Anjos versus Pettis is the fight to make.
But okay, interesting thing here though.
Where's Colby? Hashtag where's Colby?
Yeah, hashtag I don't care about him. But if Woodley, do you think Woodley's finished or no? You think that was a mental break there?
Welterweight?
Yeah.
I don't think he's finished.
Okay, so then if 100% Woodley comes back, the chosen one, comes back,
won't fight Pettis.
Yeah, who can beat him though?
Who can beat Woodley?
Yeah. That's the other part.
Woodley versus Masvidal would be a good fight.
Do you think he could beat Tyron Woodley?
Masvidal?
Yeah, at his peak.
Did we think that Masvidal could beat Till?
But that could be luck.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. We don't know.
But Tyron's proven himself, but that's what I'm saying. Like the difference is we know the ability that he does hold.
But we also know that Masvidal has a three piece and a soda to give.
And we know Tyron likes it. It's 3 piece.
Tyron won't fight Pettis and won't fight Askren.
Yeah. Don't know. Did they already announce that he won't fight Pettis?
They fight out of Rufus camp. They fight out of Rufus sport.
That's fucking ridiculous. I saw a comment about that. 3 elite fighters, none of them want to fight each other.
No.
Dana will make them fight. Dana will make them fight. No. Or move.
No. And then you're going to have a situation like John Jones and Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
And what we saw recently with Cowboy and Mike Perry.
They left the camp.
Yeah, well, they kicked out. Freaking
Cowboy
was a staple at Jackson Wink. See you later. Mike Perry's fresh blood here. All right, we're going to look after him. See you later.
Oh, they could have done it a bit better though.
Of course they could have done it better.
Like, hey, of course, one of you draw a short straw.
Of course.
That's how I would have done
just
it.
For that camp.
Just for that camp. You draw a short straw. Sorry, but move on.
But no, in all seriousness, They should have had Cerrone have his fight camp there and asked Mike, look, just for this camp, head somewhere else. We'll give you one of our trainers here. Head somewhere else, train somewhere else with your game plan, whatever.
Well, I mean, in a fucking tight gym like that, who's gonna be cheating? Who's gonna be like, hey, babe, let me see what he's doing?
Yeah.
No one's gonna do that in a camp like that. Like AKA, imagine they had to fight each other. Khabib had to fight.
Yeah, that's the exact same as Rufus sport. They're not gonna fight each other.
I'm saying if they had to, you'd feel like tight camps like that, tight groups like that, training gyms. Do you really think they're gonna cheat anyway?
Well, that's one of the reasons why DC dropped down to light heavyweight. DC basically dropped down to light heavyweight because of Kane.
I don't believe that, bro. I'd fight you.
I'd fucking fight you too, bro.
No, you know what I mean? Sorry.
I'd fight you.
What?
I'd fight you.
Yeah, for a belt. Or for the ability to get a belt. Say we're in the same weight division. There's no way if I come up to you and say, hey, bro, I think I can come up there and snatch this fucking belt.
Off me?
You're in the... No, you're in like the top 5.
Yeah.
Say one of us is doing better in our own division.
But it all depends on how we are, again, with each other and what our goals and aspirations are. And the time frame of how we want to do
champion.
it. Of course.
Now, I think the worst thing would be if you know you're better than the other person.
Yeah, I know.
That would be the worst. Though.
I know.
How awkward would that be?
I know, in this situation it's so awkward because I know that I'm better than you.
I know you're going to fucking say something.
Hey, but my cardio it's just too good.
Yeah, of course.
It's just way too good.
That's
bigger. That's what it is. Bigger.
Just pin you down. Wrestle fuck 5 rounds. Just that back. Just
you want last 5 rounds. I
won't need it.
I'm gonna chin, bro.
Because you're a bitch in little featherweight.
I'm gonna chin, bro.
You'll be in flyweight. I don't need to worry.
Flyweight, nah.
Yeah, you'd be a flyweight.
I actually want to know now what weight I would fight at.
Bitch weight.
Let's go. Can you put in 70 kilos to pounds? In pounds. Here we go. That's 155. Oh, fuck. So I'd have to fight at 155.
Yeah.
Oi, Khabib, come get some, bro.
Then you actually get wrestle fucked.
What would you fight at?
I'm 90.
Is that your cut down weight or what you're currently walking around at?
I can cut down to 80. I'd be 80.
Oh, cut down to 80. So there's not even a 175 weight division. Isn't it 170?
170.
So you have to cut more, bro. You're
I'd
stuck.
go up.
You go up?
Yeah.
What's 90?
No, but it'd be a bit more. It'd be a bit more for fucking 180 for middleweight.
Are you fighting a lot heavyweight, bro?
I'm not fucking
John Jones, bro.
Fed to John Jones, but fuck that shit. No, it's like 82 or some shit. Isn't middleweight 180?
Yeah, 82 kilos.
Yeah. See, I told you I'd fight.
Would you fight Whittaker?
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much of a bitch boy for him.
Nah, yeah. See, at 155, wouldn't fight McGregor. Just go in there. That happened. You know what happened?
What?
There was I don't know what, it's some lower level corporation. They had a fight. This guy's undefeated, fighting against his hero, literally in the first 10 seconds.
Nah, that's
Tapped
okay.
out.
Get out.
Tapped
Stop the sport. No, but look, what I'm saying, it's that you're fighting for a living, right? Are you really going to hold your friend back from making a fucking payday for his kids and his family? Just because of this thing? Like, it's temporary. What are the odds of me actually killing you in the thing? Like, it's rare, right? Like,
What's not gonna happen? Because I'd destroy.
I don't know. Fuck's sake.
Destroy.
What are the odds of you killing me in the fucking thing?
Every chance.
Spinning heel kick, dead. First thing.
Superman punch from Krypton. All right. Is there anything else you want to discuss about the?
No. It was a good card overall, though.
It was a very good card overall. I did think the middle part of the card was a tad boring. I think the start of the card. I think the what's it called what's his name? The Justin Bieber looking guy. What's his name? From Arkansas.
From Arkansas.
I think from there forward
it picked up. Yes,
it picked up.
All right, let's just quickly make some picks on the upcoming card with Edson Barboza and Justin Gaetjhe.
Is that this weekend?
Is March 31st. Yes, this weekend. This weekend coming.
Out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, out of Philly.
Shout out to Rocky Balboa.
Shout out to the Fresh Prince.
And the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep.
Do you want to run through it quick?
We'll just take some picks.
So if you want to scroll down, so there's notable. So Ray Borg's coming back in his first fight. Obviously, he's had some issues, complications with his son.
Big ups to Big Brown, huh?
Yeah, Big Brown, Brendan Schaub, jumping in, and he kept pretty quiet about it too. I know that he got really emotional about it on JRE, and was like, "Look, whatever it takes, Ray Borg,
Because his own kid's got
reach out to
epilepsy.
me."
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Reach out, let me know. I'll do anything to help you out. And
Apparently, he has so.
he has done so to support Ray Borg, his son and his family. So shout out to the Big Brown. That's obviously amazing to see and hear. Ross Pearson's fighting.
He's been out for a minute, hasn't he?
He has. He's fighting Desmond Green. Who else is there? Sadiq Youssef taking on Shaman Moraes. There's a few Moraes in there. Notable fight: Karolina Kowalkiewicz against Michelle Waterson. That's an awesome fight at the strawweight division. That'll obviously have some sort of ramifications with the division there. I think Kowalkiewicz, she recently fought for the belt. She went 5 rounds.
Yeah, I believe so.
How long ago was that? Was that against Joanna?
I don't know if this ever wants to open.
Just go to the rankings.
The rankings.
Up here. Rankings.
So let's go down.
There you go.
Let's check this here. So she got beaten by Jessica Andrade. Her last fight.
Her last fight, she lost to Andrade.
Not a bad resume she's got, but
Yeah, she beat Nama Yunus in 2016. That's the one that we're talking about, November 12th, 2016.
yeah.
She went 5 rounds with Joanna. I thought that was a close fight too.
Yes,
Very
it
close
was,
fight.
yeah.
She's lost to her only losses come against
Champs.
the upper echelon of that division.
We'll
so
see
Claudia-
soon if that's another one.
Yeah, well, Jessica Andrade.
Wasn't this a fucking big KO?
Yeah, it was bad.
Wasn't this a scary KO?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that one.
She's lost recently to Andrade, Gaetjhe, and Young Jacek.
Jacek, yeah.
But she's beaten Nama Yunus. She's beaten,
Oh wait, that was wrong. Then she hasn't just lost to champs. She's
What?
not a champ.
You said
I
champs.
said that. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah, upper
I think she
echelon
definitely has a chance to be a champ.
100%.
She's scary
100%.
looking. Fucking she scares
Andrade,
me. Yeah, bro.
Man. That fight, her versus Nama Yunus.
Man, she has that Ronda Rousey fucking
What's,
fear she puts in you.
What's Michelle Waterson ranked? 9.
9, yes. I was trying to quickly click on what Andrade, her fucking little run has been.
I think she's had a very decent. So she's beaten. So
Tisha Torres.
Andrade has beaten Kowalkiewicz, Tisha Torres, Claudia Gadeja.
So her last loss was to Young Jacek.
Yeah, I think everyone in the division's lost out on JJ.
Yeah. Has Young Jacek beaten Valentina?
Shevchenko.
Yeah.
No, they just lost.
She just lost to her, yes.
Yeah.
Has she beaten her in
No,
the past?
no.
I know that they both fought in like some Muay Thai World Championship and Valentina beat her
time
twice.
lost.
Yeah.
Every time lost.
That's crazy.
Every time
Maybe that's a mental game.
What do you think this? What do you think this fight does for Michelle Waterson? Let's say if you can use back to the rankings. Well, let's say she beats Karolina Kowalkiewicz, right? Where does that make her sit? Do you think she's one last run at the title?
I think she's going to probably take on Claudia. Claudia have a fight yet?
Gadeja?
Yeah.
No.
Because Wei Ling Zhang's definitely she's gonna have one more fight and she'll go for the belt.
Who?
Wei Ling Zhang.
You
Wei
think so?
Ling Zhang. Yes.
See, I think in this weight division, the gatekeeper, actually the one that everyone's sleeping on, Tatiana Suarez.
Yeah.
I think Tatiana Suarez. I think she needs to fight Nina Ansaroff.
Yep.
I personally think that Tatiana Suarez will beat Nina Ansaroff. Then belt.
Yeah, but the only reason I bring up Wei Ling Zhang is because not only is she a good fighter, as we saw, huge arsenal of fucking. This is the same chick I'm talking about. I'm talking about the right chick. Right?
Yes, yeah, she just fought.
She
Tisha
just
Torres.
fought. Yes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous arsenal, right?
Yep.
Of strikes that she has. Also, UFC trying to make huge inroads in China.
Yeah. Very
Like,
true.
you know what I mean? There's
They could
more to it.
definitely have a title fight.
And 19 fight win streak.
Yep. That's ridiculous.
So
She could definitely headline a ESPN Plus card in China.
Yes. And she's also getting good press over here. She's getting good press everywhere, sorry.
Yeah.
Especially that little post Tisha Torres fight.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
They went for dumplings after.
Are you talking for real? Or are you talking bullshit? Because I'd go for dumplings.
I can't.
Just racist?
Can I confirm? I can't confirm nor deny that they went to dumplings.
Okay.
I just assumed that went dumplings.
Oh, okay. Couldn't have been anything else.
No.
Subway.
No.
No.
Dumplings. Everyone loves dumplings, man. Do you like dumplings?
No, I don't. I just
Bullshit.
said I'd go
You just
for
said you went. We go for dumplings.
No. This isn't about me. I feel like you've come into this one today and come at me.
No, not at all.
And
Not at all.
You need a fucking good ass kicking, bro.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. Firstly, we're two different weight divisions.
Yeah, clearly.
Unless
you come up.
You don't want to see me up, bro. Too much power in these hands, bro.
12 second knockout.
Oh, you got Josh Emmett.
Does a huge gut come in? Huge gut.
Look like Funky Ben
Hey,
Askren.
bro, is that Stefan or is that fucking... Oh, I forgot his name
Funky
now.
Ben Askren.
The beast, the black beast, bro.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah, great. You know how they do that?
I didn't just get fat. I also changed color complexion as well.
You know they have those memes going around. Create your best fighter.
Yeah.
You going up? You say the beast. Derek Lewis cardio. That's what you would have if you went up that weight class.
I'd have Derek Lewis cardio.
Yeah.
Come
and
on,
body.
man. Not cardio. I wouldn't have his cardio.
Alright.
I'd have DC cardio.
Put on 10 kilos.
Alright.
That would be.
Don't need to tell me twice.
If we were bigger one day, we'll do something like that.
What?
I'll drop 10.
Yeah.
I should have already dropped this 10 kilos anyway. So then you drop another 10. I'll drop 20.
Yeah.
And then we'll meet somewhere back in the middle.
Yeah. And then what? We'll spar?
We'll go at it.
You
5
wanna
rounds. Yeah.
5 rounds?
Yeah.
You won't be able to.
I'd spar now.
Okay.
If we want to do it legit, I'd do it. Headgear and all that.
Spar?
No headgear.
Open MMA?
Like in an octagon, yeah.
Yeah, but like as in
Everything.
everything?
Yeah.
Like submissions, wrestling?
Everything, yeah. As Brendan Schwab said, I think you'd be surprised, right?
No, I think you'd be surprised.
Hey, have I
side
ever
note,
submitted you?
we should. You know what we should do? We should. Have I ever submitted you?
When?
Don't do that! Don't do that,
When
bro.
did you have to submit me?
Are you
I got
kidding me?
you and we were playing.
We're playing. Yeah, it's what I'm playing, bro. It's all joke to you. Is it? It's all joke to you.
I got you in that armbar. I was fucking around and I got you in the armbar. You were like, hey, what's happening? What's happening? You didn't see it coming,
It's
but
the only move you knew how to do, but
that was the speed. My legs went
and I allowed you to.
straight around you, and all I heard was that was it. Should make a song out of that beat.
Maurice Spears. Maurice Spears, hit us up.
Make
Alright.
some picks, bitch.
Josh Emmett and Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson. I think Michael Johnson was really good at featherweight. He was somebody who was in 155, dropped down. It'd be a good test for him against Josh Emmett. Who was Michael Johnson's last fight against? Michael Johnson.
David, I'll bring that up in a second.
No, talk to me.
David Branch got knocked the fuck out in his last fight, right? Hasn't he copped some huge fucking knockouts?
He has
man?
copped. He has copped
He
some
needs to
huge
take him in it.
knockouts.
He needs to take him in it.
He's not even in the rankings
No, he's not. He's not ranked. Can you click David Branch? 11.
in middleweight. Yeah.
He needs to
Hey, internet.
take it. It's loading. He needs to take a.
Who did he lose to? He got knocked. See, he was a 2-weight champion in Bellator. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not 2-weight. Maybe he was just a single weight champion.
0-fight win streak.
He got knocked out last one. Cannonier.
Oh, I thought Santos knocked him the fuck
No,
out.
he did. They went back and forth. Santos knocked him out.
Which side?
This is wrong.
That's wrong, yeah.
This is wrong.
Wasn't that a bad knockout?
Yeah, horrible. The opening round, they were both trading. One dropped, then so Branch dropped, and then Santos dropped. They both kept dropping.
Yeah.
And then eventually it got stopped.
Bruh, this is not good for your health to get knocked out 3 times in a row from these big fuckers, bro.
Yeah, well, he got stopped by this 3-fight losing streak. Got stopped by Rockhold, stopped by Santos, stopped by Cannonier. Can't be good for your brain cells, eh?
Nah, man.
Can't be good for your brain cells. But he's coming up against
Not a terrible record though.
coming up against Jack Hermanson. Now I think that this would be a fight. It'd be a good fight for him to.
Try to get back on the winning.
Yeah, he needs to try to get back into the win. How long does David Branch have left? You know what I mean? He's been in the. He's been in the. How old is he?
Mid-30s.
It would have to be. He'd have to be 36.
Yeah.
36. So yeah, it's this will probably be his last run if he wants to go for the title here in the UFC. Probably his last run. If he loses this fight against Jack Hermanson,
which see where his contract's at.
Yeah, that's right.
Back to Bellator.
Yeah, could be. Then you've got the CTE the CTE main event. Edson Barboza taking on Justin Gaetjhe.
I'd be terrified to be Gaethje, and it's not even that Gaethje doesn't have nothing. He just leaves himself too open, and Edson just showed what happens when you do that. And you know, like we were saying before with Dan Hooker, I think Dan Hooker's a better fighter than Justin Gaethje all around.
Yeah, I think Justin Gaethje he's got I don't like his style of fighting in the sense that all he wants to do is just leave himself open and just whatever happens. He wants to go for that huge knockout all the time, and hope that he lands. And you can't do that against upper echelon in lightweight. You can't do that. You know, Edson Barboza's striking is just way too good in every aspect. Punches, kicks,
every single ass. He'll piece. You know how you in UFC the game you get lit up your little body part. Your whole body's red when you fight Edson Barboza.
100%. You know, spinning kicks to the stomach. We saw what happened to Hooker. You know, I'm still hurt.
Still get flashbacks, bro. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah, it hurts.
The only way he's gonna take him is a strong takedown, offensive.
Yeah.
Pin Barboza down.
Gaethje, see, this is the thing that I think that Justin Gaethje needs to use, and everyone's been calling for it every single fight since he's been in the UFC. Justin Gaethje needs to utilize his wrestling. He is an unbelievable wrestler. Utilize your wrestling. If he utilizes his wrestling against Edson Barboza is gonna be in some trouble, right? But if
5 rounds,
if he's gonna be stubborn and go with that same fighting style, he's just gonna walk forward and try and trade with Barboza. Justin Gaethje is gonna lose this fight.
Also, Edson doesn't have the greatest cardio.
No, he doesn't.
Which is strange. Looks shredded.
Yeah,
been fighting for a long time.
In a 5-round fight as well.
But he expends. I'd imagine there was an ability to when someone throws a kick, if we get a little sensor, then it shows you in a fluid motion of how much energy is expended each punch would be a ridiculous piece of camera work. Maybe one day you see some shit like that. If you had a bar and you actually could read a human stamina. Because imagine the power
he's... one little pill you inject.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows their stamina. Yeah. Imagine seeing what Barboza puts out. Because he looked gassed fighting Dan Hooker, and he was taking nothing back. That's right. No wrestling.
But I also think that Dan Hooker was landing.
Dan Hooker's landing, not as much, and Dan Hooker was slipping a fair few punches, which we all know the punches that you miss are the ones that cost you the most.
Correct.
Because just the feeling of not connecting.
Shall we make some picks?
Yeah, we'll just do the top 5.
Well,
or you want to go through the whole thing?
No, not the whole thing. Ray Borg against Kyler Phillips.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the moral one there.
Yeah,
so I think Ray Borg gets that win.
He's
number 3. Yeah,
number 3 ranked
what are we worried
at bantamweight.
Is he not ranked? Is he coming from somewhere else? I don't know. Kyler Phillips.
Oh, hang on a second. Bantamweight. Ray Borg's going up in weight. Ray Borg was fighting in flyweight.
Yeah, so he's gone up.
So he's gone up. Ray Borg is fighting up in bantamweight. Ray Borg has missed weight 3 times, so it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. It'd be interesting to see now. Interesting to see how he goes at bantamweight.
Who's that?
Kyler Phillips? Don't know.
Don't know. Looks like he been to Ivy, bro.
Yeah, I think I saw him at the what's it called? Marquee.
Then the Crown at the Star City at 4 a.m.
Yep.
Looking a bit jittery.
Yep.
Ask him, hey, you looking for a smoke?
Yep.
Yep. Looks at your girlfriend a bit too long.
Yep.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Yeah, and I hope Red Bull. All right. Karolina Kowalkiewicz against Michelle Waterson.
I don't know. I like them both. I like both of them as fighters.
I
Michelle Waterson put on a good show last fight.
I think this goes to decision.
Yeah. I'm going to go Michelle Waterson.
I think I'm going to go...
hungry, bro.
I'm also going to go Michelle Waterson.
They could pick a better photo for Carolina.
They could. Josh Emmett and against Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
I feel like Michael Johnson... I think he's got a bit of a weak chin, especially at a depleted 145.
But Josh Emmett's coming off a loss, yeah?
Yeah, he is. I'm going to go Josh Emmett with this one.
Okay.
Via TKO. David Branch taking on Jack Hermanson. I'm going to take David Branch via TKO.
So his chin's glass now.
But if he fights the same... I think if he fights the same fight that he had against... Santos, I think David Branch gets it done.
We don't know
He dropped Santos.
Yeah, but clearly he can come back from his hits.
That's true. That's very true. And in the main event, Edson Barboza taking on Justin Gaetjhe.
Edson Barboza.
I'm taking Edson Barboza by TKO in the third round.
Yep.
In the third round. And that's this weekend. This Sunday. 10 a.m.
Perfect.
Australian time.
All right.
We're good? Anything else
All
you want to
good?
cover?
No, good.
That's it? You all right?
Yeah. When are we going to fight?
You got to cut some weight.
You got to put on some weight because I don't want to fight a straw weight.
Yeah, we'll help each other.
I don't want to fight a straw weight.
This is. Look.
No, I hate
I'll
you.
scratch
Get
your
the fuck
back.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck you. Hey,
Hey.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you. Hey, solid.
We're gonna get one pay per view buy.
One.
Just one pay per view.
That's
We
us.
split it.
We're watching it back.
We split the pay per view buy.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, I think we're done. Are we done?
Right.
Look, I'll scratch your back. You scratch mine.
You touch me.
Don't you fucking touch. You know, all podcasts. I just want the listeners to know. All podcasts, you touch my foot under the table. All podcasts.
Right, my dog's usually there, so I'm good.
Yeah, but you're touching my foot.
So I do this
Now, am I slightly turned on? A little bit.
a little bit,
Like
like a
Little
donut,
soft feet.
like donut, like little tip coming out, like my dog's little dick tip.
It's 2 weeks in a row now. We're talking
Hey,
about dog
bro.
dicks.
Hey, man. If you don't want to listen to it, fuck off.
No, please don't. We only get 7 listens that time. All right, yalla, bye.
Yalla, bye.
Take care.